welcome back to another episode of Super Beard Brothers. Here we are, Wild Arms, as we always know it.
Yep, the greatest game ever made.
You know, you said it jokingly. I disagree. I think that's a real thing. This might be a real thing.
You think this is the best video game ever
One of the greats. One of the greats. We just got to the ship graveyard from our horrible adventure of me getting lost yet again, once again.
In a tunnel of annoyingness.
Yes, but we made out of it. And
now we're in ship graveyard.
Ship graveyard.
Which I am a little bit surprised looks just like a town.
Well, maybe there's a port somewhere. Again, it's been a long time. Those of you who don't remember, I also got the radar last time, so I'm just kind of simply exploding things. I'm using it for the first time, and since I think I've gotten it, just to see if there's any treasures worth looking at. Ooh, there's a store. We can buy some stuff. That's always good.
This should exist in, like, every video game.
What, the scan?
Yeah.
The radar?
Yeah.
That'd be way too nice. Boom, let's get some good...
Ah, yes, the ritual of buying new stuff to wear and use.
Yeah, man. Look how much more damage they're doing.
It instantly makes you feel awesome. To just have new stuff. You just feel good about it. Like it makes your like
psyche feel better.
Yeah, it just like makes your mood go up.
Yeah, you're like, I feel like I can take on the world now.
You know, I was watching a TED Talk the other day.
TED Talk?
Yeah, TED Talk.
I love TED Talks.
They were talking about how your body language can like change your ability to succeed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Just your body language alone?
Yeah, like if you raise your arms up like you won for like 2 minutes and like really imagine winning.
You know what?
Huh.
This episode I'm doing it.
You're doing it?
I'm doing it.
Imagine that you're winning. You have to like
I'm winning.
Yeah, you have to
for the next 20 minutes. I'm gonna
you guys can't see it, but he's
it's literally above my head.
He's raised his hands above his head. Hopefully he doesn't pass out.
No, I'll be fine.
So
let's find out what's going on.
Yeah. Now, here's the deal. Here's the thing. Like, we're still just talking to everybody to just find out what's going on. There's never like really that's not really a puzzle. You know what I mean? That's not really like something that you need to figure out.
You mean speech patterns?
That's not yeah, like that's not really exploration.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think about that? I feel like once you know that you just need to talk to somebody every time.
I'm a lucky cat. This town is full of fish.
Hey, it really doesn't look like it. It's called Yard? Wait.
This is the town of the Yard. Everyone calls it a terrible name. The ship graveyard.
So it's like a pun on the actual name of the town? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You come to explore the key element, pleasing garden. The maze of mirages inside the pleasing garden is a maze of illusions. To dispel the illusion, you must retrace the path that you've already traveled. I've also heard that at the second cross section, you must walk straight through and then go left on the way back. I wonder why.
So see, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, is that really exploration anymore when you know that like when you get to a new place, someone in that place is just gonna know? You know what I mean? Compare that to like Zelda. Like the original Zelda.
Hold on, before you go on. Do you want to know why this town is called the ship graveyard? Yes. So you know, rumors spread.
That's it? That's the opposite of a wise old man.
Yeah.
Keep talking to people.
I come to the beaches of Skyway sometimes, you never know. Or buy a fruit.
But like, yeah, okay, so like compare that to Zelda. So compare that to like the original Zelda, where it's like literally you have no idea where to go. Like most of the time. I mean, like I know that there's a little bit of a sort of like guiding,
gently holding your hand kind of thing.
Well, there's at least a map in the actual instructions of the game.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I can't think of somebody who I've ever seen playing Zelda who was like consulting that map. You know what I mean?
No, man.
But I mean, I feel like that or like something like Dark Souls is a lot more actually like exploration than this is.
I guess so. One can argue.
Like, I want to see an RPG like this, like a party-based, like, you know, turn-based RPG like that, like this one, but that feels like Dark Souls when you're not battling. How does that rub you guys? You know what I mean?
Let us know.
You guys seemed to not really. You guys seem to prefer this to Final Fantasy 13 style of RPG, which is, you know, the total modern opposite of this. Let's say.
Yeah.
That's a total like attempt at progression from this genre. You guys preferred to stay here, and a lot of you seem to say what Jirard was saying, which was that if he got a game that was exactly like this, except it looked awesome and now, that it would be great.
Yeah.
Which I don't necessarily disagree with, but I mean, I still am, I like the idea.
Well, theoretically they did with Wild Arms F, Alter Code, which we're going to play at the end of our journey here.
We're going to play a little bit of it.
A little bit of it. Probably play just like the first, like Rudy's campaign or something like that.
Right. So what I'm saying is, if that's not how to evolve the genre, maybe there's other ways the genre can evolve.
Yeah.
Right. So my suggestion is, let's see a Dark Souls style game where the battle system is like a turn-based battle system.
See, now that I could get behind.
Okay, that's my idea. Okay, what do we got here? We got an antlion, which we've seen before. And we've got...
So right now, I'm looking through the desert because rumor has it that there's the Pleasing Garden, which is supposed to be the south of the town. Haven't had any luck yet. But
Zero armor attack? Does that mean it just ignores your defense?
I'm assuming so.
Sand Scissor? Okay, so it's like a... What's that dinosaur?
Which one?
The one that's called Spike.
Spike?
In the Land Before Time.
Oh my god, I feel so old! How do I not remember this?
It's the one that has like armor on the top and like that club tail like this.
Oh,
it's mixed between like a scorpion and one of those. Ankylosaurus? Whatever that is.
We'll show you a picture just in case.
I'm sure some snoot in the chat's gonna be like, actually it's pronounced like this.
Actually you guys suck. That's okay. That's okay.
Don't beat yourself up, man. I'm the guy who does that.
So I don't know where this is. I feel like
I'm sure you'll find it. This has been like a thing, right? Where you just kind of like find it.
Yeah, but I also
which I kind of like, but it's kind of annoying. Like, here's the thing: Dark Souls. This getting back to what I was talking about. I'm sorry.
Is today going to be a Dark Souls day?
It's not going to necessarily be a Dark Souls.
It's better
day.
than a Final Fantasy day because we have way too many.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, how do we? I'm just trying to figure out slowly throughout this playthrough.
Yeah.
Maybe there's more information that you need to get.
Maybe, that's why I'm going back.
I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, so Final Fantasy 13 wasn't necessarily universally received.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, like, everybody who played Final Fantasy 13, whether they liked it or didn't end up liking it, it's a pretty surefire bet that they've played an older style Final Fantasy in the past.
It's for something to compare it to.
Right. To have that opinion, like, of the questions, to have a academic opinion with regard to the question that I asked the last few times about Final Fantasy 13 versus a game like this, you need to have that sort of, like, knowledge, right? And they probably, like, most people probably enjoy this type of game. So coming from that point, how do we evolve the genre? How do we evolve it? Not do you want it to evolve in that way, how do we evolve it? And my idea is something like Dark Souls.
Okay.
Ooh.
The Guardian Blade, the mightiest of all weapons. Several legends around the parts regarding the blade. So...
What did the cat say? Something similar?
Kind of, yeah.
The cat was like, I wish I had a sandwich.
The Guardian Blade is in the sand and you can't find it.
Oh, yeah?
You might be right. I don't know, man.
What if we never see that?
Doctor's just ahead. They look deserted, though. Oh, okay, so...
What if we never see...
I did not find last time.
What if we never see the Guardian Blade this whole game?
That'd be a great troll.
Who's that? Cowboy.
It's sad to see an empty harbor. Okay. It's literally empty. I feel like maybe later we'll have to contribute to making it once populated. We'll see. It's not very dark and gloomy for a town that's called a ship graveyard. It's not very depressing.
Why is it called Ship Graveyard?
It's just because I don't think anyone goes there. Maybe it's a place where
I feel like there's like a bunch of people that we didn't talk to.
The ex-dream chaser, Jan and his wife, challenged the pleasing garden in the desert. They're separated in the maze, and Dan was the only one who came back. He was injured, so he started life here. Try to find Dan first, wherever Dan may be.
He's got to be in this town. There he probably is.
I left Anna there at the pleasing garden. I was a hotshot dream chaser back then. I was after the sword they called the Guardian Blade. Out of lust for the sword, my wife Anna. As you can see, I no longer walk. You please retrieve my wife's bracelet from the pleasing garden. I want to give my wife a proper burial.
What the hell did this guy do? Where the dimensions meet?
Please retrieve my wife's bracelet. So we already have an idea, but
This is like you're gonna.
We still don't know where it is. That's the problem.
I think it's in the desert. The animal said that it was in the sand.
Right. But like last time, the last one we went to, the last stone sand temple area.
Right.
It was just kind of random.
Uh-huh.
I know someone said it was to the south at some point, but I feel like I've already explored the south a lot. Wait. There we go. Money!
See that?
It pisses me off because I'm sure everyone in the chat in the comments were like, "You just passed it."
Yeah, because that's not really explore. Like, okay, again,
listen to this music.
That's you not being guided to exactly where it is, but you know it's gonna be like right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a level of like understanding. Where are you? What is this? Sky Sanctuary?
My sanctuary.
Did we somehow end up back in Sky Sanctuary?
Oh, I see. Dun, dun, dun. New enemies. Here we go. What do we got? Big money. Sand scissor.
The Ankylosaurus. The Ankyloscorpion.
What are they called in Land Before Time?
Spike.
He's
the one. He's the dumb one.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that in the 90s they just like there'd be like one mentally retarded friend?
Yeah.
How did we get away with that for so long?
I don't know.
It literally think like Ed, and Eddie.
Oh, dude, that's just like 3.
Two of them are like kids who maybe have ADD, but the third one, Double D, he's like.
You're right. No, it's undeniable that way. That's the way it is. I think this is a door. No, none of these are doors.
No, you have to come back the way you came. Remember?
Oh, come back the way we came.
Isn't that what it said?
Yeah. But how do we signify that?
Who knows, man? This is a floating city that we just happened upon somehow. But yeah.
Will you jump off?
No.
Then no.
Unless, like, maybe...
No. That's them. That's just trolling us. I just want to run right now. I just want to figure out what the deal is. Of course.
Yeah, those guys look like they're so much
faster than our team.
They are moving in perfect synchronization, which is pretty hilarious.
So I want to talk about something.
Okay.
That's what this show is about.
Yeah,
talking about games.
It's a let's play.
It's a let's play show about games and trivia and the appreciation of games. What classifies as a labyrinth or a dungeon? Is it the multiplexitude of different levels? Is it that there's darkness involved? Is it what classifies as the fact that you can get lost? The fact that there's puzzles?
Are we talking about like the classic like the dungeon from an RPG? Like what defines that?
What defines it for us then and now?
Well, for me, my like instinctual answer is to say that it's when you go to like an instance.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like a plot point instance that's not a town where there's enemies.
Okay.
And maybe there's puzzles, but like maybe not.
Oh!
Whoa!
I guess that was it. I had to go once you came. I went twice. Full circle.
And then it was like the second
one through worked.
No, but she said something else. Basilisk.
Which is apparently a chicken.
No,
a sumo chicken.
Yeah, a basilisk does that, and it...
Uh-oh.
Wait. Don't basilisks... Isn't there a thing that they paralyze you?
Yeah, it just did.
Okay, so... But you can't get paralyzed in this game.
Yeah, you can.
What is that?
The thing above their head, they're paralyzed.
Oh, maybe it's petrification?
Oh, petrify?
Like you can't turn to stone in this game?
Yeah.
Yeah. The basilisk is a real mythical creature that's like half chicken, half lizard.
That's basically what we're fighting right now.
Yeah, and it can turn you into stone. But that's not a thing in this game, so I guess they're settling for paralyzing. Or stunning you. Stunning you, I guess. You know what I'm starting to notice about these other guys? They kind of have like a bird face. Bird face.
Yeah, I can see that.
Bird face. God.
Faces.
Look at its shriveled old chicken head.
And it's rainbow smushed explosion.
I hated that.
That's going to be unsynced for me later on, I know that.
You're going to be like,
how did I sync this?
Yeah.
Those of you guys don't know, I edit the show again.
Yay! But also, oh.
Oh, we miss Tippin.
Yeah, we miss Tippin.
Tippin got a real person job. I have no interns anymore.
Yeah.
It's just me. All alone.
Nowhere beside me.
I don't want to be with you. Okay. So, we were talking about...
Dungeons.
Dungeons.
What defines a dungeon?
What defines a dungeon? To me, personally, I think what defines a dungeon is using your abilities to get yourself out of a box situation. Like, if, technically speaking, the way I just described it, if I was in a cardboard box, that would be a dungeon to me.
You stood up?
And then I stood up, and I'm exploring the dungeon. If I found a flashlight in said dungeon, where I learned to maneuver based on my survival abilities because of that dungeon. Okay. Oh, there we go. Bam. Save point. Perfect.
So then, let me ask you this question.
Sure.
So does the hallway of, say, a game like Final Fantasy 13 eliminate the dungeon altogether?
I don't think so. I definitely don't think so.
Because it certainly kind of damages my...
perspective.
My definition of dungeon was, what I said was, now that I'm thinking about it, I said my definition of dungeon was an instance where there's enemies, or like a plot-based instance where there's enemies.
I guess that's true. I mean, I don't know. That's the great debate about whether or not.
But then that seems to be I'm
gonna run.
Fraulos. That's cool. We'll find out about that later.
I don't want to deal with the chickens right now. Oh damn. Alrighty.
What was I just saying?
I don't know, but I'm gonna handle this.
Oh, by my definition, a dungeon could just be a room.
Oh, a duplicator. Good thing I've got 255 of those.
A dungeon could just be a room where there's enemies.
Okay.
So let's build out from there.
What?
This is the wrong way, is what it's telling you.
But okay.
Just go back through the door again.
That's the thing, is that it's making me go in circles every time I go on.
Try that one.
What?
Oh man, this is like a nightmare.
I think this is the beginning now.
Okay, so go back through there.
Yeah, it's the beginning.
So what if you walk back out this door?
Well, we'll be in the, I'm not in the mood to fight anyone. I just want to run.
I get it.
I want to fight later on, because these enemies are just... Okay. So last time I went down and I found that portal. What if I go up? Okay. Alright, this is a big clue right here. We cannot get to this other side. So chances are we're about to learn a skill.
Get an item or something.
Get an item that's going to help us connect. Which would be good, because then there are areas that we missed earlier on. We can go back.
Insta-bridge or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, so let's get back to our dungeon talk for a second.
Dungeon talk! It sounds like a horrible talk radio.
So obviously it's not just a room with enemies in it.
Yeah.
An instanced room with enemies in it is not enough. So what else? Puzzles?
Puzzles can classify as a dungeon.
Do you think it necessarily has to have puzzles, though?
No.
Because, like, in Diablo, I'd say that Diablo has dungeons, but that doesn't really have puzzles.
But then you get on to the part of atmosphere, because if that's the case, one would have to call Portal 2 a dungeon.
But there's no... Well, but is that a dungeon? Because that's not instanced.
Well, there's enemies in Portal.
Right, but it's not. But it's not separate from the other part of the game.
Oh, so you're saying that a specific part of a game that's changed to be the parameters of a dungeon.
Like it's instanced. Like you know how in like World of Warcraft you go into like
you have the instances. Yeah.
So like this is instanced because it's like not part of the world map.
Right.
So I wouldn't say Portal has dungeons. I'd say Portal's like a puzzle game, or it's just the whole game is one dungeon.
It's one dungeon. Well, that's what I was about to ask. Is the whole game just one dungeon
of Portal?
Yeah.
I don't think the dungeon applies to Portal. Because Portal's not really an RPG.
Okay, so we've established that I can't go up. I can't go up without the duplicate without the.
Right, but just go like in and out of a door. What are these?
I don't know. Black Panthers. Body power steel.
What are they called?
I'll let you know. I'll let you know when I get to it. Fraulos. Just murder him, I guess.
That doesn't really. That doesn't really.
No.
Give me any sort of.
Well, I mean, is it a panther that has... Oh, okay, it's some kind of shadow monster, because if you notice...
It looks like a cat that's like...
Well, it's becoming a part of its own shadow that moves forward when it's attacked, so it's some kind of shadow monster.
Right. And Frau, I know, is like German for wife.
Rudy gained a level. Got some good... I'm sorry I'm yawning today, guys. I'm exhausted.
It's okay. We're like still participating actively and trying to get our asses through this damn dungeon.
I think that a smart maneuver, if I didn't have to worry about all this time right now. I just want to run. I don't want to fight these marsupial chickens.
So etymology-wise, Frau and Los. Frau means wife, and Los means destruction.
Okay.
So maybe it has to do with the shadow aspect of it. Maybe it's like the wife, like the partner, like the twin, like the loss, like the destruction twin, like the dark destruction twin.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's it.
Answers.
Problem solved.
Definitive answers on the Beard Brothers. That's what we bring to old games. Just kidding.
So it looks like... What was that? That was a weird battle screen. It got sent back to the beginning. We meant to call this one. We may have to call it.
Let's stick for a little
Look
while.
at the bottom floor. Ugh.
There's a mini golf course right there.
Mini golf course. Putt just right there on the side.
Putt course. Ready to burn. Ready to party. Come on now.
I wish I had your energy today, man. I'm getting swamped with this burg.
It's totally fake.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm just good at it. I've got that.
Give me some of your fake energy.
I'm sprinkling it.
Perfect.
You should pretend like you're winning.
Well, you know what? I've been holding my hands over my head.
No, you know what you need to do is you need to take an alpha pose.
Alpha pose?
Yeah, an alpha pose. Just like sit in a way that's like...
Oh, an alpha pose. I got you. Alright, so let's go left this time and see what... Oh, we have a door.
Because what they were saying was that even blind people, when they win, they throw their arms up like that. So it's like instinctive, is what they found. Like a blind person would never see somebody else do it, so they don't know that that's like a thing that people do when they...
That's unbelievable.
They don't instinctively know, but they do it also.
What if we had a viewer that was blind? I don't know why we would.
I'd be interested to hear from them.
I mean, like, treating us as a podcast.
I'd be interested.
Never played games before. I mean, unbelievable.
I'd be interested to hear. I'm sure there's probably a visually impaired person, but that's not really the same. Like, I still want to know about what it feels like to put your arms up in the air if you don't have that like constant imagery of seeing winners do it. You know what I mean?
Like, how do you celebrate physically with your... Maybe, hold on, I think you just pointed this out. Another trope we have not discussed in RPGs. The victory pose.
The victory pose.
Which we just did one. Why do we do victory poses in RPGs?
I don't know, but you know what? I would bet, as a hypothesis...
What's that?
Is that if you are a particular fan of a specific game, say Final Fantasy VII...
Okay.
That by mimicking the victory pose of the characters in the game that you play all the time, I bet you it has the same effect on your brain that raising your hands up in the air like you won a race does. So say you, like, whenever you do a good job, you pretend like you twirled your sword around and put it back on your back, like Cloud does.
I do that on live streams when I play games.
Right, okay,
but
so...
I think it's because everyone thinks I'm dumb. And it's
but
hilarious.
do you kind of love doing it?
I kind of do, yeah.
Okay, so maybe there's something to that. I want to know. Let's extend that question as well. Do you guys mimic your heroes in
victory
poses? Do you ever do the victory pose on a regular basis of a character from a game that you're playing? I would love to hear those anecdotes. I also want to hear about your definitions of dungeons, which I'm still not... I don't feel like we've totally gotten to the bottom of.
We have not, no. Okay, now I just feel stupid. This has just been...
Okay, go back through there. Now, did it not just switch sides?
Yeah.
So go back through that portal.
No, I have to go through this portal. Each time I go through a portal, it takes me to the next part of the portal. So this is the beginning, I believe.
Okay, so go there.
So this is the beginning of the hallway.
No, go back through the door.
What's that?
Go back through that door.
Through that portal?
No, that door that you just came through. Just now, go south.
Okay.
Maybe that'll do it.
That's where I came from. Oh, shit. So now I'm going back into the portal.
Okay, so now...
See, it's where I'm just getting lost. There's gotta be some kind of switch or something. I also want to discuss how this background right now reminds me too much of Final Fantasy VI in the sense that when you're on the floating isle, you just feel the presence of what it's supposed to be.
What?
Like, Final Fantasy VI, you're like on the floating island,
Right.
where like, and you can see the world passing as you're standing on the island.
Uh-huh.
Like, this is where we're at right now. We're on that floating island.
Did you find a chest with a healberry in it?
Yeah, I found several.
But you couldn't use it?
I had too many, yeah.
There is a chest that you need to get the healberry from to advance in the dungeon. That's what I just found out.
Okay.
On the internet.
Oof, where was that dungeon? Where was that chest? No, it was the duplicator.
No, it's like a single healberry. Because
Maybe it's over here. I think it's over here. What? Okay, hold on. Now we're getting crazy.
there. Okay.
Ha!
Yeah, okay.
Ha 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 ha!
So now it's gonna change.
What makes you say that?
Go back through it.
Oh, there's switches. Oh, here we go. Oh man, that felt so good. Ugh.
I love
You
sneezing.
you have no idea how hard that was to do with my hands over my head.
She just like sprayed
Just like all over my chest.
sprayed mucus everywhere.
The victory pose.
I bet you we're gonna get a lot of people who say I actually do it, because I do it. I can't do I love Final Fantasy IX. Zidane does a flip in his, so I can't do that. But he also puts his hand up. He like goes like, yeah. Like
I don't want to freak everyone or blow everyone's mind, but there's a reason why I do it in my show. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason.
What is it?
That's the reason.
It's because of Zidane?
Because of like
'Cause-
RPG poses, like
Yeah.
the victory of like, yes, I beat this game.
Yeah, so there might be something to that.
Yeah.
We had Matt Pat in here earlier.
Yes, because we were recording.
Yeah.
The
Talking
episode
about talking about his game theory video. And I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised with how well that ties in with what we're talking about right now.
Exactly. Very, very well. Very well. Okay, so I think here's the thing. That switch I hit now lowered all of the purple layers.
That's what you think?
Yeah. So now
We go back to
go
that-
right here.
Yeah, that zone.
It should be all taken care of. Yes.
Boom. Look
Precisely.
at that. Boom salad.
Boom salad. Whoa. Listen to that music change.
What is that? Oh. What is that?
Oh.
Is that a boss?
Gonna find out in a second. Oh!
Get him!
Oh!
Kill him!
Boss fight!
Boom, look at that. I'm glad we didn't call it.
Woo-wee!
Oh.
Gigamantis!
Gig Mantis. Just Gig Mantis.
Gig Mantis.
He plays a lot of shows.
Yeah, I'm just
He's a singer-songwriter. He's trying to figure it out.
just doing my thing, guys.
Trying to see how he does it.
Don't,
He looks like a Megazord. He looks like a forgotten Megazord.
Okay,
Okay, but let's do our classic RPG, because I don't think I've been wrong yet
Mantis Fist.
about what's weak
Ooh.
against what.
Oh, Cecilia! She went down like a sack of potatoes.
Well, I mean, if we die, at least it's like actually about 4 minutes of work to get back to here.
It's not that bad.
Um,
Ooh, I have a revive fruit. Oh, I have a full revive too. Oh, but I need her to be alive for it.
how much do you want to make a bet that this thing is super weak against water?
With your track record,
I mean, okay, here's my logic, if you will.
okay,
We're in the desert.
okay,
It's like a rocky zone.
okay.
My first guess is water. My second guess is fire.
Okay.
And as we learned last time from the chat, we have to do the spell from somebody with high magic. So you gotta give it to Cecilia.
Yeah.
You can change what she's holding during the fight.
Okay. We're gonna do a hand cannon starting out. Jack, you do your attacks. Let's see, what do you got here?
What summon guardian does she have?
I can't find. I don't remember, but I don't know yet till she has enough. In the meantime, flame on, shall we?
We'll try it, but I'm telling you, I guarantee.
Okay, he just cast Thunderbolt.
Damn.
Did a fair amount of damage right there. Flame.
Cool sound effects, bro.
So flame already doing a lot of damage.
Lot of damage.
326.
If we can get that turtle in here, though.
Whoa! Rudy!
Rudy,
my boy! You need to do it again. Alright, let's see here. Ooh-wee! Heelblade?
Rudy!
Oh, nice. I don't want to do that, though. Let's do Meteor Dive. And you... Where's that lucky card at? I'm not going to forget on boss fights.
Boom, doggy.
Thunderbolt again. Oh, man.
How do you equip the water summon?
Bam. I'll figure it out in a second. Look at him do about 1,000 damage right now with that hit.
Now, I just want to talk quickly because I'm thinking about it. That was great. He looks kind of like he's inspired by like a Japanese like monster movie, right?
Yeah.
Like he looks kind of like a Godzilla bad guy, right?
Okay.
Maybe like Mothra or something like that. But he also kind of looks like a Gundam or like a Zord, sorta.
Can you change in fight?
They were saying you could.
I don't think I can at this point. Well, okay, let's just see. So we used fire last time. I don't think I have water. I have freeze.
How do you change what you were holding during battle then?
I don't know. Let's not get the scrutiny right now. Let's just stick to the plan.
Just heal up. Yeah, make sure you're healing because that dude, you can't take another one of those 300.
I got this. I got this. Accelerator Ambrosia OP as hell. Mantis Fist. Oh!
Oh, damn.
See that? Give me about tree. I need about tree fitted. Show me that tree fitted.
Tree Fury.
Oh, close.
Now his guns are so ridiculous now.
Boom!
Because we just like upgraded them completely.
I know. Let's see here. Let's do some more meteor diving. Let's just stick with the plan right now and just see what happens. I think we're in good shape. The lucky card is probably one of the best games, the best like items to not need a power level throughout this game. Hand cannon.
Man, it's so tight to like decimate a boss. You just feel like a genius. That,
Yeah.
I think, is a big part of why people love RPGs like this. It's because you have all the time in the world to think about it. And this is why I love Fire Emblem so much. Especially Fire Emblem Awakening, which, get that shit. Everybody, get it.
Still working on it.
But I like the idea of being able to like plan out a strategy, have it work, and just be like, yep, I am a mastermind.
I'm the best.
That's part of the reason why I play stuff
I'm the best.
That's why I play stuff like Professor Layton, too.
Yeah.
It's because I just feel like a freaking king of princes.
No, I got that.
A king of princes.
Bam, victory pose. It's still above my head. Bam, Jack leveled up, Cecilia leveled up. $1,501. Ooh.
Is that his head?
Yeah.
Look at his like chill little eyes. Threw his head at it. What is that? Is that a hook shot?
Grapple acquired. Grappling hook can be used to transport Jack to a distant point.
Boom.
There are many things you can hook onto. Give it a try.
So that's got to be what that other thing is.
Precisely.
Okay, but
Yes.
we gotta
call it.
Yeah.
We gotta call
We gotta
it.
get back to that save point. Then we
All
gotta
right.
call it.
That's what you heard the man. We're calling it, guys.
We're calling it when we get to the save point because we're not gonna do that BS again
No way.
of not saving and
No
getting.
way. I am not. I learned from Castlevania.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... No.
No.
That was a good fight, though.
I love this song.
Dude.
Sometimes
Well,
I'm
all
driving
music.
and I'm like... nee.
Preemptive strike. Excellent. Against the Flawless.
Flawless. The dark wife. The destruction wife.
The dark, destructive black cat.
The destructive wife.
The destructive...
The dangerous wife. The wife of desolation.
Hear that call, the dangerous wife.
It looks like a cat, but it's my wife. And she destroyed me.
In shadow form.
The shadow of my wife.
It's the shadow of my...
Oh my gosh!
What?
Fraulos, the dead wife!
Is that what it is?
Dan's dead wife!
No. No, we did not just make that parallel. No way.
Dude!
No
that's
way.
gotta be it!
No way.
That's gotta be it.
No way.
That is too good to be true.
No.
I am a genius.
Oh my gosh. I don't...
That is
It makes
too...
so much sense.
It adds up so well that it's impossible. The word is just loss.
Yeah.
Wife loss.
Foul loss. Wife loss. Dan. Yeah, that has to be it.
Boom. Solved. Call the papers.
Call the papers. You know what? Let's call up 1996 World. 97 World. This game came out and just drop that in there and see what happens.
By the way, the cats are his dead wife.
Yeah, his wife. Yeah, he's married. Maybe he's married to a cat. Maybe
He
that's what
probably
it is.
wasn't married to a cat. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say,
I mean, we don't know yet. We
don't know.
We haven't found.
I would be bummed if it turned out to just be a cat skeleton with a bracelet on it. That would bum me out. That would bum me out.
Yeah, you'd be pretty sad.
As a writer, that would bum me out.
You'd be pretty upset by that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it next time on Beard Brothers. We're gonna find them. We're gonna find the dead cat wife bracelet.
Hopefully, it's not a cat.
All right. Good night, guys.
Bye. I'm Alex.
Oh yeah, I'm Jirard. Damn it. Ah!